Hello. Oh my goodness, it has been a week. First things first, I do wholeheartedly apologize for the flakiness of the last month. It's been pretty bad, if I'm being entirely forthcoming. I don't know what's up with me recently. I don't know if it's just late game seasonal depression or if it's just my immune system being dog shit from me being horrendously out of shape. Difficult to say. But I do apologize for kind of being 50-50 flaky coin flip of, is he gonna stream today? Who knows? Who cares? It's Capu. He's entire. Give me 1 second. God damn it, give me 1 more second. Forget. Oh, good golly. Sorry about that. Dog was being obnoxious and barking at no one. At the door. Oh my goodness, sorry. Had to run across the apartment. But yeah, nonetheless, I do apologize for just being shit on the schedule lately. I don't know, just been feeling really crummy lately, kind of at a mental low. So I've just been trying to go easier on myself because I'll be real. Just a lot of off-stream stressors going on lately. So I've been trying to be a bit nicer to myself overall. Because I'm literally looking at a sticky note of immediate things to do by the time I want things that I want done within 2 months, and it's still pretty overwhelming. I mean, we're talking... Hold on, I can count. Shut up. $14, $15, $16 different things that I want done in the next 2 months. I may be a little harsh on myself. Who would have thought? Oh god, my mouth's doing a weird flutter thing again. V-Bridger, get it together. God, it looks like the V-Bridger It looks like Bridget. I think that's her name. Bridget is the V-Bridger mascot name. I can't remember. God, it looks like she's having a fucking seizure right now. My god. Why does it do that? Hold up. Going to... Ugh, seems like everything just wants me to stop streaming lately. Not permanently, mind you, just month of technical difficulties that are frustrating. Nonetheless, though, I have something special that I want to share with you all today. It is a chilly day, it is a rainy day, and honestly, it is a perfect day for... Oh god, V-Bridger's not up yet. It's a perfect day for a game like this. Today we're gonna be playing Sword and Sworcery by Super Brothers. Probably one of, if not the best iOS game I think ever made in terms of the software, of what they did with the software at the time, what they did. Yeah, better. There we go. No, not Jetpack Joyride, you fuck. But it's called it's called Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery. It came out in 2012. Given the demographic of my audience, some of you may not have been fucking alive by then, but hey, it's an 18 and up stream. Go ahead and out yourself, Zoomers, so I can ban you. But yeah, it's probably one of the best iOS games I've ever. I gotta recalibrate again. For some reason, VBridger. Hold on. For some reason, VBridger and VTube Studio are hating each other today and just hating my fucking computer. So we're gonna close VBridger one more time, open it back up. Like, it just got a major fucking update. I don't understand how it's buggier than ever right now. I've never had issues until this update dropped. Connect to iPhone. Calibrate. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. It took some time to fiddle with my VTS settings as I realized my parameters weren't as sensitive as I wanted them to be. Like, my eyes were almost always like this, like bug-eyed wide open, when normally this should be like the resting. This should be more the resting face that I'm looking for overall. Also, my eyebrows were really tough to get. Like, I didn't get the. Like, normally they were almost always up like that, when normally I could not get them to squint downwards like that, because that's as low as they want them to go. That's unless I'm doing something like this where I'm like pissed off, but that's fine because I don't normally need something like that. I don't know, I'm just I can literally feel myself being slower today. But I messed with just a couple things behind the scenes. I'm gonna do like a full, like 1.2 overhaul for this model soon enough. I'll probably fix some of the little buggy things that I'm not crazy about. I'll be changing your guys' model to the Dicelet soon. I'll probably include you guys in the background scroll, and not much else I'm gonna change majorly to the model. It's not like I'm doing like an Iron Mouse thing where it's like entirely different. Like, what else did I have planned? Oh, just adding a couple toggles. That's something I wanted to do. And I'm probably gonna get rid of a couple of toggles. Like, I almost never use, let's see, what's something I almost never use? I almost never use Capri Sun and Gun. I may drop it, but I may bring it back during the summer. I'm not sure yet, because I love Capri Sun and Gun. But it's something I don't really use very often. Yeah, fuck yeah, I have Capri Sun. Look at this shit. Look at that. Expertly done. In fact, we're going to... The Dota players out there would get it. VTS main content, where are you? Oh no, it would be in just chatting is where it would be. Sorry, music's gonna cut out. Because I forgot that for whatever reason, I no longer have the Akari thing going on where it has the watermark. I had to crop VTS for a while because even though I purchased VTS, it was still giving me the Akari Walthy GIF watermark. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Hold up, maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, it was giving me the Akari Walthy watermark for some reason. Also, I figured I can do this. I didn't realize I could do this. also just like supporting the company, period. Oh yeah, I forgot. With my just chatting toggle, my chatty toggle layers well with this toggle, so I can take a sippy, and then I can chill. And I'm not pointing the gun at you immediately. The gun's still pointed at you. I'm just not immediately ready to fire. Yummy. But yeah, it's that, and if you buy a license, you can easier get the what the fuck is it called? It's the collab DLC for the game. What's it called? Like V-Connect or something, or VTS Collab. I'm pretty sure it's called VTS Collab. Doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm floundering with what to say today. I am still feeling a little crummy, but I'm infinitely better than I was before. We're gonna keep it like under a 30-minute intro today, actually, just because I want to keep this a bit of a shorter stream and to maximize, or shorter intro to maximize gameplay, but I want to just keep it a shorter stream and end around 6, just because I'm just still pretty tired, unfortunately. So we're gonna play a cozy game, fill oodles of nostalgia in it. There's no describing it other than just a pixel art mobile game masterpiece, actually. It's just something really special. And I feel like you guys will get a serious kick out of it, honestly. But yeah, it's a cold, rainy day here in my part of the internet, so I think this is a perfect game for this. And also, I've never played this outside of literally my iPod Touch back when I was in high school, so I have no idea how this has been ported over to PC, but apparently it still has overwhelmingly positive reviews, and it's got Steam Deck greenlit, so they're clearly still doing something right over a decade later. Let's see. We're actually gonna do this today. Blinding. Gonna do that. And we're going to transfer over to the game right now, actually, because I think this is worth just starting now. I've also revamped my Stream Deck a little bit to streamline some of the hotkeys. Because I realized I have 2 separate intros that I've hotkeyed up. And that used to be 5. But then I realized I'm not doing all that variety of content as frequently as I thought I needed to do, and the way I set it up in this little TV station haunted console computer format with its timing of because it's modular. I made it to be modular so I could change my gag bits per stream per content. But I realized other than the horror intro, that's the only one with different timing. So I had no reason to have 5 hotkeys set up to 5 different scenes if the normal one I know, I'm over preparing and overthinking in the things that don't matter, but I'm under preparing and underthinking in the shit that does matter. Fancy that. God, I feel like even my throat sounds like shit today, and I'm not even like upper respiratory shit. It's more GI sick than anything else. But yeah, I was like, why do I need 5 different toggles for 4 different scenes outside of my horror intro if only the horror intro has different timing? So yeah, canned them all and just started lumping them all into that. So yeah, let's hop into Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, and you guys can see how I can kill the deathless specter that lives under the ruins of Mihita. Soon, you'll understand what the fuck that means. And if I ever do Minecraft, it'll give you kind of a heads up into a structure I always have to make. Let's start. God, it's... First things first. This soundtrack is amazing. I need you all to understand that. Like, this soundtrack has lived rent-free in my mind for a decade. The organ and from my intro actually comes from a very, very niche yet it's like a cult classic internet series from 2007 called The Meth Minute 39. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. For the most part, the humor holds up still. But if you've spent enough time on the internet, you'll be able to pick up anyone who's watched it by the references they make. But yeah, stupid good. But that's where the intro and outro organ comes from. And with that, I'm excited because this game is beyond creative in so many different ways. Like, it used this pixel art style before it became oversaturated, because this pixel art style was very oversaturated for a time. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, how's about you press these two little sylvan sprites so I can get a feel for your stereo sound system? Ooh, I didn't realize this game was in stereo now too. Since our prior experiment in 2011, oh my god. I thought this game came out in 2012. This game is 13 years old now. Holy shit. Oh god, I'm old. God damn it, I'm old. Since our prior experiment in 2011, social networks have proven to be catastrophic for society. Fucking preach. I'm sorry for the plosives, but fucking preach. Because this game was also an ARG when it came out. There's so much depth to this game, chat. It's unbelievable, and I can't wait to explain things as they become relevant. Otherwise, it's a bit too much at once. But this game was ahead of its time by a literal decade when this shit came out. I cannot express how important this game was. This time, we encourage isolation and regretful reflection. Okay. You'll find this first Super Brothers Sword and Sworcery EP session to be fairly straightforward. It typically only requires 15 to 30 minutes to complete. Ready to begin? Press play and let's go. That right there, that pose, and this character are so critical to so much in terms of my creative mind. This is the Scythian, everyone, our main character. Ooh, okay, so I was to control the camera. So this, again, this used to be, this was exclusively an iOS game. This was a touchscreen exclusive game that I can only relate to Phantom Hourglass for the Nintendo DS in terms of how well it took advantage of everything that the hardware that it was on had to offer. And if you haven't played Phantom Hourglass for the Nintendo DS, you seriously need to, because it's the only game that ever came out in that entire library that ever had any sort of true, meaningful hardware-software integration. That game took advantage of everything that the Nintendo DS had to offer, from the clamshell design to the microphone to the touchscreen to anything you can think of. This game is that, but for the iPod Touch or iPhone, depending on where you were in 2011. Okay, so that's how I do that. Nice. Also, I don't remember the voice acting, actually. Okay, you double tap where you need to go now. Fuck. I'm gonna do this constantly. I'm so sorry. I'm about to ruin this experience. This soundtrack is solid gold to this day. Sorry, this is taking me back. Okay, double tap. So tip tap. They took that seriously. Tip tap. And I like this because this can play exclusively with one hand. From the war-ravaged steppes of Scythia, we met a dark-haired girl in a sunlit meadow. To the mountain folk of the Caucasus, I haven't read these words in a decade. She was known as Same, and she seemed nice. I forgot she had a name. I always just knew she was the Scythian. Okay, we've already read that. It's fine. Tip tap. Tip tap. In the meadow, there was an immovable iron gate blocking a cavernous cave. I am not doing that for the narrator voice. That ain't happening. Also, I don't remember if you can pet the dog. Pretty sure you can pet the dog. We will test this. We spied a solidly built water well with a broad... Oh my god. My narrator voice is off today. We spied a solidly built water well with a broad wooden roof. I don't know how to zoom. No, we don't quit. Oh, there we go. Scroll wheel. Thank God it's intuitive as I thought it would be. Oh my god, I fucking love this game. And there's my boy. Huh? Seriously, I remember this being exclusively, like, pixely text on the screen, and I don't remember voice acting. I know it's not voice acting, but I don't remember, like, character grunts or anything like that. So that's interesting. But again, it's been a decade. I could be gaslighting myself. To the mountain folk of the Caucasus, he was known as Logfella, and he seemed cool. It's my boy Logfella. And we'll learn about this little dog in a second. Logfellow knew all about our woeful errand, and he agreed to lead us up the old road. Still, we definitely got the feeling that he wasn't super jazzed about this. Because this dog right here, this dog is the true goodest boy. He's known as Dogfella. Yeah, that's right, we got Logfella and Dogfella. There are only friends in this entire universe, and they are your best friend forever. Oh yeah, I forgot the environment's like almost fully interactable. Tip tap. Oh, outright of me. Probably should have waited. Hey. Scythia, Samaria, Assyria, and Persia. These are all kingdoms of men. Mingita is the kingdom of the cloud. Forget how to make myself run in this. I think it's specifically based off of distance. Itchy, sorry. I know there's something important here later. I can't remember though. I thought I could get to it now, but I think I'm full of it. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, that's one of the special things about this game. Is one, the sound design, and two, just kind of the take your time approach with it.
Hey.
Hey. Fucking banger alert. We're not gonna go any further. God, the soundtrack is so goddamn good. Just becoming a little loud, so I'm just gonna turn it down ever so slightly so I'm not being totally drowned out. There we go. The wolf. A threat. A threat against my people. So what I really liked about this chat is that this, way back when, you had to literally rotate your iPhone to go into combat mode. Ooh. They have totally updated the graphics on this. This is not used to look this crisp. Come on, bitch, do it. Yeah, that's right, you fucking idiot. Get out of here. The combat will get more in-depth in time, I promise. But that's the gist of it. Parry when you can, attack when you can. It's all about timing. It's like a pseudo... It's like a pseudo-rhythm game, I suppose. It's not entirely accurate, but timing is important. Ooh, yeah. So attentiveness to detail is super important in this as well. Because it's almost like Dark Soulsian item descriptions, but it's like environmental descriptions. Except instead of being incredibly esoteric, you get language like, we spied a collection of graves in a thicket to the side of the old road, and we wondered, what was up with that? It's a mix of esoteric old tongue and a comedic teen expressing their thoughts. Also, yes, there is a downwards path. We spied a weathered-looking nest box that looked kind of like a face, in a creepy way. Also, yes, the Scythian Semae, I don't know how to pronounce that. If anyone wants to look that up, let me know. She speaks in the third person only. On a side path leading away from the old road was a stone carved with a series of indecipherable glyphs. Amid the indecipherable glyphs, we spied a series of lunar pictograms. can't get in! A locked door hid in the forest underbrush below the old road that leads up to Mingy Ta. Good lord, this game gets loud. I didn't realize. Put it this way, if I can't hear myself speak, or if I can't hear myself speak or myself think, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. But you guys should still be able to appreciate the soundtrack. Alright, let's continue on with my boy Logfella and Dogfella. And honestly, I'll just live mix the levels as context allows. Okay, so real talk. For 10 years now, every time I have seen this ruined tomb entrance, all I see is Ganondorf. All I can see is Ganondorf. Like, the nose, the brow, the hair, the beard. I literally have, for 10 years now, only seen Ganondorf on this mountain. Or as the mountain, I suppose. We spied the solitary grave at the edge of the perilous precipice, and we wondered, what was up with that? Truly, what was up with that? To one side of the perilous precipice stood a wondrous dolmen thing that sheltered two comfortable-looking stone seats. Well, shit, man, if it's comfortable, I'm sitting down now. Ah. Appreciate that scene with me. Alright, I'm moving on, I promise. Alright, first things first, I really do gotta check if I can pet Dogfella. The woodsman known as Logfella had chosen to chill out beneath a stone shelter near the perilous precipice. God, I forgot how much they love their alliteration in this. Logfella seemed to know all about the loathsome rainbow. The loathsome rainbow. And the nearby glyph depicting the skyward sword. Again, I'm pretty sure this predated Skyward. In fact, hold on. Let's check that right now. Okay, hold on. November 18th, 2011. Super Brothers Sword and Sworcery Extended Play. Literally beat out Skyward Sword by like 7 months. Because this came out in March that same year. And yet Logfella offered zero help about what to do next, which kinda rubbed us the wrong way, if we're being totally honest. Stop clicking on yourself, damn it. But yeah, this is probably one of the most figure it the fuck out games since probably the original Legend of Zelda. Because the internet was not, I mean, it still had its forums, it still had its game FAQs and all that, but for someone who didn't really fully care about the internet until 2010, as like a true interactable social media space, it wasn't really immediately apparent to someone like me that I could get like live conversation and information about games that were, well, new. So this was, in a major way, other than me and my best friend bouncing ideas off of each other, was a figure it the fuck out game. We Scythians love rainbows. Yeah. See, here cheers me on. That's why Logfella's my boy. We had bridged the chasm, and we felt super smart. We told Logfella that we sought a burdensome book of sinister sorcery known as the Megatome. The Megatome lurked somewhere in the haunted darkness beyond the perilous precipice beneath Mingitaw. We resolved to go and get the Megatome, and then get out alive. Touch dog. I love you. And this is one of those sections that allows you, instead of just free tapping and double tapping, it allows you just like for continuous active movement. Seriously, how is that not Ganondorf? Oh, wait, never mind. It totally just lets you do that period. Huh. Never mind. Astride a rickety bridge stood a grim pole, creepily adorned with an antlered skull. But yes, if it's not painfully obvious, this is incredibly Legend of Zelda inspired. But it's inspired. It's not a take on it. There's a lot of similar elements, but it's nothing that like, oh my god, they just totally ripped off Zelda. It's quite original in almost every aspect, other than maybe some basic core elements. God, I love this music. And you'll hear a lot of this in the D&D campaign that I plan on running later in the year. Truly an incredible soundtrack. Buy it. Support their artists. In a subterranean corridor, we spied an ominous statue, but we didn't worry too much about it, because it was mega gross. Oh yeah, there we go. Clicking and holding is how I get myself to run. But yeah, our first thought of this perilous precipice, spooky corridors, in the ruinous fortress of Mingitaw was really creepy. Oh wait, shit. Deep within the mountain. Okay, hold on, I gotta check this out again. Deep within the mountain temple, above a tall passageway, we spied three strange triangular shapes. We saw the gate and went, shit ain't happening, Chief. Ain't no way. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a bit of a get up and go between action and reaction, I suppose. And sometimes it is truly easier to let your character pathfind. Because if there's anything I do remember, is really fucking hard. There he is, Chad. A spooky man. But he's holding our prize, the Megatome. And we thought to ourselves, finders keepers, bitch, it's mine. We found the Megatome clasped in two bone hands, and we felt our swords stir in its sheath. Frick you! I know. I just had to try again. Give me the book, nerd! Thanks. Finders keepers, bitch. Got the Megatome. And now, we fucking run like hell. Because guess what? Shaky Hands here is the Deathless Spectre who lives underneath the ruins of Mingitaw. And we don't fuck with the Deathless Spectre, because he's called the Deathless Spectre for a reason. So yeah. Yeah, this shit terrified me when I played it, because I was not expecting a chase sequence at all, especially when the controls were not the best. Also, motherfucker is fast. You don't fuck with the Deathless Spectre. Fuck, I forgot how fast he is. Fuck off! So yeah, the Deathless Spectre has possessed this armor. Tap, tap. Ow, fuck. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Get finished, idiot. And now, we continue to run the fuck away. Cause he don't stop dying. Cause he don't stop coming, and he don't stop coming, and he don't stop coming, and he don't stop coming. We do not fuck with the Deathless Spectre. But it's fine, because we escaped this time. And honestly, I never won that fight when I first played it, so I don't know how that's supposed to operate. Oh, thought I could close the bridge. Hey. But it's fine, we got out scot-free, and there's nothing wrong whatsoever. Frick you, three-eyed wolf. Even though that's honestly a really cool concept. We had retrieved the Megatome, and Logfellow was 100% ready to move it. Oh, to move it to the safety of his lodgings. Was that a fucking Madagascar reference? Questions for later. We sense a gathering thunderstorm, and yet a little song began in our heart. And so we shall let it play. And honestly, I'm gonna shut the fuck up for this part, because it's great. This game is so fucking... Oh, the soundtrack is so good. Also, wow, why do we focus on the moon there, chat? I wonder if that will become relevant later. Oh, I remember when I run. It's as if when you're a significant enough distance away from the area or the direction that you have tapped, then the Scythian runs. See, nothing's wrong. We got away scot-free with no consequences whatsoever. That's a little something that I always like to call always lucky, never punished. Yeah, one sec, log fella, dog fella's calling me. Yeah. All right, what do you want? In the light of the gathering storm, Longfellow admitted he had a serious case of the heebie-jeebies about now. Was Longfellow intentionally freaking us out? In any case, it was probably totally safe to just take a shelter for a bit. I'm going in here without your permission. Yo, what's up? I got a book. We got the Megatome, and we are the smartest. I know. But thank you for reminding me, game. And that's part 1. 15 to 30 minutes, relatively accurate if you don't count me interrupting. So, you've awoken the deathless... Oh, wait, hold on. This is, not the Scythian speaking. I gotta do a voice. So, you've awoken the deathless specter who slumbered in the darkness beneath Mingita. Yikes. Oh, wait, no, this guy is a interdimensional businessman. Let's do this instead. Consequently, a sinister thunderstorm looms, and the lovely people who live in the stone hut are a little heartbroken. The upshot is that you got the burdensome book known as the Megatome. In our next session, we'll discuss its strange purpose. Our research shows that prolonged exposure to the mythopoetic psychosmology... What the fuck am I reading? The mythopoetic psychocosmology of the SS and SEP can have adverse side effects. So now that you've completed session 1, how's about we take a little break? I'll be right here when you're ready for session 2! Now we're doing that now. We got a whole 2 hours together, chat. And that's, well, right. That's essentially the first 17% of the game. If you know how to do it fully, you can get a, now, I'll explain it later. Wouldn't make any sense. Oh, and our friend is back. I like that chair. That chair's nicer than my chair. I want that chair. It's lovely to see you again. Are you ready to begin session 2 of SS and SEP? Yes. Okay, so where were we? Oh right, now I remember. You got a burdensome book known as the Megatome. You woke up the deathless specter who still lurks in the darkness beneath Mingita. What a creep, am I right? It is a time of woe. A sinister thunderstorm has clouded the skies, and the lovely people who live in the stone hut are miserable. Silencing the storm will require some familiarity with psionics, cryptozoology, and miracles. 1. A sorcerer's touch will unseal the Megatome, revealing the unspoken thoughts of living creatures and other esoteric material. 2. Strange sylvan sprites, sources of sorcery, slumber in ponds, woods, and meadows, seek their subtle, sonorous spumes. You see what I mean about the alliteration, chat? They really get off on that in this game. And I'll be honest, I appreciate it. 3. A sorcerer who can locate, summon, and tame the cosmic geometry of the Golden Trigon will possess the ability to work miracles. Confused? Excellent! Get over it, chump. Cry about it. But keep on calm and carry on. Wow, I forgot how old this game can really put itself out to be. Christ, that's old. And here we are. So yeah, the reason I was talking about that little pose, and I knew that was significant right there, because that's my load state. The reason that is so significant to me, chat, is because for over a decade of playing casual Minecraft with my best friend of 25 plus years, yeah, I'm giving a little hint into my age there. You don't know how old I am, really. Wait, hold on. Sorry, this soundtrack is probably a 10 out of 10 for me, and game soundtracks do not get that ever for me. Jim Guthrie might be one of the best video game composers of the modern era. But yeah, the reason that Scythian herself is so important to me in that little pose is because the better part of a decade of playing on and off Minecraft with one of my best friends is that we always, on the highest local mountain we have, whenever we start a new world in Minecraft, we always put her at the peak, because we always say, the Scythian will protect us. So we always make a monument to the Scythian to protect us. And it hasn't failed yet, and it's been one for every world we've ever done. Let's see if I can find any old screenshots of that. But she's one of the first things I will ever make in a world. The dark-haired girl known as Semae was feeling the woe. Okay, we're gonna learn how to pronounce this right now. Hold up. No, not same. Semae.
Sumi.
Yeah, I don't think it's Sami. Computer. Hold on, we can find this out. Apparently it's of Arabic origin, and it means starry night, which, if it does, very on theme. And we'll find out why. But how do you pronounce it? This... Wait, hold up.
Sumi. Sumi.
Sumi. Samae. Samae.
Yeah, I'm getting like Semae. Or Sami. I'm gonna stick with Semae. Interesting. Alright, moving on. Ever since the storm began and Semae had seen the sonorous spumes of sylvan sprites who slumbered in the woods nearby. Fuck, man, I can't believe I got that in the first try. She wondered if maybe the 3 sylvan sprites could help lift the storm. She asked us to investigate the sonorous spume bubbling up out of the deep water pond outside of the hut. Oh, wait, no, that's not her name. Okay, I was right. She doesn't, our main character does not, the main heroine does not have a name. She's just known as a Scythian. This girl's name is Semae. And that's Logfella, and most importantly, that's Dogfella. Dogfella's our best friend. The Semae spoke of a sprite in the meadow nearby, and yet another sprite in a nest box that was home to 3 rain-soaked songbirds. Seme told us to seek the sonorous spumes of these 3 sylvan sprites and send them skyward with the Song of Sworcery. Damn, I rock that. Inside the hut, we spied a little round something or other above the hearth. Dog fella.
Hey.
Hey. The woodsman known as Logfella had given up on his wood chopping due to the sinister storm. Logfella reminded us of how the storm rolled in pretty much right after we had retrieved the megatome from beneath Mingitaw. Was Logfella not so subtly suggesting that maybe we ought to try to do something to lift the storm? Seriously, I love the smooth the smooth as butter chat transitions between esoteric language and like millennial Valley Girls speech. It's so good. Oh geez, sorry about the plosive there. I hope I didn't break anybody's eardrums. I keep forgetting that where my mic's positioned. I am tunnel visioning hard right now. Also, my caffeine pills are finally kicking in. Because I have been slugging it today. I don't remember you. The fuck are you? What? I don't remember him here at all. Interesting. But here's one of the major gameplay loop elements that we're gonna learn right now. It is time to learn the Song of Sworcery, a consciousness expansion technique that reveals a mystical musical dimension. Keep calm and follow my directions to summon the sylvan sprite that softly slumbers in the cool waters of the deep water pond. Okay. Okay! Ah, now I remember. Yeah. Oh my god, what perfect sound design. Also, that achievement that I actually did not capture, which I have no qualms with. That song and achievement are both called, quite accurately, The Ballad of the Space Babies. We sang a song of sorcery and summoned a slumbering sylvan sprite from the cool waters of a deep water pond. So strange. So yeah, this is pretty much a peek into the gameplay loop, or at least the main part, is we explore looking for these sylvan sprites to, it's kind of like a, they're not all as straightforward as that. A lot of them will be hidden behind puzzles. And that's a good chunk of the gameplay loop, chat, is we will be solving puzzles to find them, to gain hints towards finding the next MacGuffin. What that will be, I'll let the story tell you itself. But first, petting Dogfella. We always pet Dogfella. Who do what now? Very nicely done. You've learned the Song of Sworcery, and now the unfathomable power of the megatome is yours. The megatome intercepts linguistic thought transmissions, and it contains everything you'll need to complete your woeful errand. I'm thinking about something right this moment. Why not open the megatome and look for me to find out what's on my mind? Look for a white triangle in the top right. Press it, and then equip the megatome to reveal what is hidden. Okay. Welcome to the pause menu. Bright moon. Logfella. It's essentially a compendium of all the NPCs that we met so far. There we go. Okay, perfect. So the Scythian. So this is the megatome. Is it absorbing linguistic thought transmissions? Am I reading my thoughts as I'm thinking them? You see, reading your own mind is called thinking. That's what his name. I thought it was the architect. No, it's the archetype. As you can see, the megatome gathers and collects linguistic thought transmissions. Scroll down and see what I was thinking before. I totally forgot about that. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's talk about the set and setting for a positive experience with the highly psychoactive Super Brothers Sword and Sworcery EP. Set refers to the mental state and personality structure you bring to the experience, thoughts, moods, and expectations. We found that a relaxed, curious individual is more likely to have a pleasant experience with SSNS PP. PP and an EP, damn it. Setting includes the comfort, security, and warmth of the room or outdoor environment where the experience will occur. It's literally telling you to get cozy and chill for this game. The second aspect of setting is the cultural prevailing notions of reality and normalcy. We will avoid this discussion for now. SSNS EP does not produce the transcendent experience. It is merely intended to free the nervous system of ordinary patterns. It's getting into your mindscape, chat. You can expand your consciousness. The expanded consciousness, the untapped and limitless potential of the mind, is what we as Super Brothers refer to as Sworcery. The Song of Sworcery can be understood as a psionics technique and allows you to perceive a reality within the one that you know. Once you have begun to sing a Song of Sworcery, press and hold on the Sworcery aura and swipe to look around. To sing a Song of Sworcery at any time, press and hold upon the Scythian for a moment or two and observe the gathering Sworcery aura. He's John Tutorial. We just woke up a sylvan sprite from a deep water pond, fringed with lilies beside a stone hut. We're not sure what that means. With a ceaseless storm overhead, we have learned to sing a song of sorcery and summon a slumbering sylvan sprite. Well, I'm really happy I have a de-esser on this mixer right now, or else this would be miserable for some listeners. The Scythian. Wait, why am I referring to myself in the first person? I thought a story was told in the second person. Are my thoughts arranged chronologically in order that I thought them? So this is what I was thinking a few seconds ago? Yeah, that's called remembering things, honey. Oof. Logfella. He's stoic. Most importantly, Dogfella. That is his canon name. And Semae. And it's saying that we have none of the cosmic geometry. It is a bright moon. And that is about it. Neat. Oh, whoops. I forgot I can't do that anymore. So whenever you hear these bubble poppings, this is when a Sylvan Sprite is present. Ooh, cosmic space baby mushrooms. Why not? For you guys, we'll show you what this is. I call these guys hint mushrooms. What hint mushrooms do is it makes it painfully obvious to where these Sylvan sprites are. Ah, frick. So there's always a hint order to these puzzles to unleash space babydom. Ah, frick. I just can't remember what the fuck it is for this one because it's not very obvious. Oh, no, wait, it's just tapping on all the sheep. Never mind. I overthought it again. We just awoke a slumbering sylvan sprite from the rich earth of a meadow containing 4 pairs of worthless sheep. Damn, that is mean. Holy shit. That's a bit rough. But yeah, you can hear the bubble popping is over now. And as you can see, now that we've gathered a little bit more... Sorry. Now that we've gathered a little bit more sylvan sprites, we can now access the thoughts of more people. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Sometimes I grow weary of barking all the time, but a dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do. Bark. Sniff mark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. So fucking... He's just got such a way with words. I actually can't remember what the other hint was that Seme gave us. Oh, no. It was in the, I remember now. She told us that it was by a birdhouse. Balze. I like that name. Might call you Ballsy until you prove yourself to me, though. But also, hello. Welcome to the stream. If you've never seen this game before, it is Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery Extended Play. A decade-old iOS masterpiece that became remastered for Steam realistically like 5 or so years ago. But probably one of the best games probably ever released for iOS. With one of the best soundtracks ever made for a game, period. I will say that it is a competitor for best soundtrack ever against any modern game. But welcome to the experience. Bundle up, get cozy, and enjoy. Right now, we're just trying to find a collection of sylvan sprites, awaken them, and use our magic, telekinetic, psionic, emotion powers to call them out. So they can give us stuff to do a thing. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Let's see. 3 birds. I should probably explain before I complete this. So, part of the gameplay loop in this game is that we have to find these sprites. We are literally doing what's called a Song of Sworcery, spelled with a W, to call them out. But to call them out, there is a specific puzzle that we need to do each time. There is something related to where they're hidden that encourages them to come out. The first one was in a lake. The second one was in a meadow of sheep. And this one is in a bird sanctuary. And right now, each of those things has an environmental hint about it that we call upon to call out these sprites. And the hint for this one was that there were 3 birds in a birdhouse. And then we get a space baby. And that's 3 of 3 for this area. We just woke up a slumbering sylvan sprite from a curious nest box surrounded by 3 rain-soaked songbirds. Nature do be crazy. This right here, this is our boy, Dog Fella, owned by our other friend, Log Fella, father of Samae. Not as impressive with the name scheme there. And to answer your question, frick. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. Just got to catch up with Dog Fella real quick. Because it's probably an important question that you're thinking right now. The second you see a creature like this, something so interesting, so wise, so beautiful even, is what's there to be done with a creature like this? What can be done with a creature like this? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can pet the dog. Samae stood sheltered from the rain beneath a broad wooden roof of the well. She had left the comfort of the earth in the hut because apparently Logfella was freaking out about something or other. Let's go see what Logfella's freaking out about. Just listen to that fucking cozy as hell music. Okay, way to make me look like a chump game. You're supposed to be playing more music. Whatever. The woeful woodsman known as Logfella was totally freaking out about something. Apparently Logfella had lost the key to the locked door. Oh, I thought I interpreted that as Dogfella for a second. I was gonna say, like, why'd you give the dog a key? Reading comprehension aside, apparently Wow, sorry about the plosives there. I need to move my mic off axis. That's 3 times now I've done that today. Apparently Logfella had lost the key to the locked door in the stone wall that blocked the old road to Mi'ta. We were like, grown, not another fetch quest, am I right? There's a lot of writing like that. Logfella told us he had been sitting right there by the fire when he had fallen into a deep sleep. Logfella said he thought he had lost his key in the twilight realm of dreams. I mean, classic, am I right? My car keys, where'd they go? Twilight realm of dreams. It happens all the time. We'd heard about the strange dreams of the dark-haired mountain folk of the Caucasus, so this made perfect sense to us. See? Common issue. Logfella invited us to warm our boots by the fire and dream along with him. Sounds legit. Why not? So this book here, this is not just a usual your casual journal. This is an ancient artifact known as the Megatome. And what the Megatome does, it allows us, based off the number of sylvan sprites that we commune with, it allows us to read the thoughts and emotions of others, even our own. What, Cap? Isn't that just thinking? Shut up. This guy's a bit of a John tutorial / narrator / extra dimensional being. He's chill. Alrighty, there we are. So let's start where we left off with his tutorialisms. As you can see, the Megatome gathers and collects linguistic thought transmissions. Scroll down to see what I was thinking before. We already did that. We think of wakefulness and the mythopoetic psychocosmology of dreams as separate states, however they interoperate in curious ways. The threshold of liminality is a space. Dude, bro! Liminal! Just like the back rooms! Just like my back rooms, bro! I'm so sorry. The threshold of liminality is a space in between wakefulness and dreams, where directed thought is impossible. Seek a warm hearth and allow deep sleep to come to discover the threshold of liminality. Yeah, all right. But yeah, as you can see, before we collected our supernatural space baby, we really couldn't get we couldn't get a read on what Samae was thinking. So after that, we got... Still, there's something strange about how the Scythian behaved. Oh yeah, this is the main character, the Scythian. She's our girl. She's goated, if you will, for the millennials in the audience. Still, there's something strange about how the Scythian behaved, almost as if she was being controlled by an unseen force. That's me, chat. That's me. I kind of wish I knew more about the Scythians' compelling and epic backstory, because I bet it would make sense of everything. Whoa, Logville is freaking out about something. I wonder what's up. I'll just head outside and leave him be for a bit. I've seen the Scythians sing a song of sorcery and send 3 sylvan sprites skyward. I wonder if they will help her soothe the storm. Oh yeah, that's a thing right now. So, ever since we took the Megatome from this ancient set of ruins, there's been like this endless thunderstorm going, and pretty much everyone said, hey, this is probably your fault. Please unfuck it. Unfuck the situation now. Please, that'd be great. Wink. And now we have more with Logfella. Oh, whoa, I wish it wasn't raining outside. I wish my boots weren't so wet. I wish I could go back to my wood chopping. Oh, nuts. Where's my key gone? I'm so upset and ashamed, so I'm totally freaking out now. And then this is kind of where it becomes a journal for our own thoughts. And it pretty much just goes over if you need to review thank you. It just goes over anything that we personally have said, just to kind of be like, hey, remember what you're doing again? All right, time to warm our boots by the fire and go sleep. Side A. Side B. So yeah, it's one of the biggest themes of this game. Moon phases, music, and also now I can give you some that soundtrack goodness. But yeah, moon phases and music are 2 massive parts of this game. Wait, hold on. What was the other way? I literally haven't played this in a decade, so I'm curious to see what this says. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off the music now. Okay, more of the same. Just a way to quickly get over there, I suppose. Doc. Oh wait, that's a rabbit. That's a rabbit. I'll explain what that is in a minute. So, as we saw earlier, the bubble noises and these guys right here, this is essentially a hint of like, hey, Sylvan Sprite here. But first things first, let's go see what this guy's deal is. Well, the bright moon looms. We met a mysterious musical fellow beside a crackling fire who introduced himself as Jim Guthrie, aka the composer for the game. All right, we're gonna do our thing. All right, well, this one's relatively straightforward. What? Oh, what? Hold up. No. Why you tell me that's the order then? Oh. I didn't see that before. Attentiveness to your environment. That is something this game also requires of you. Almost straightforward, correct. The bright moon. Oh, wait. There we go. Now the music's starting. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite in a hidden grove where Jim Guthrie happened to be hanging out.
Good. Let's rock.
Fuck it, we're turning this shit up now. It's just... It's so fucking cozy. And it's so non-intrusive as well. Like, that's another thing I love about it. Bonnie. I'm a little sad that I've seen so few people play this game over the years. Like, it's a little sad that this game is so not talked about, honestly. I wholeheartedly recommend this game to anyone. But, oh wait, hold up. Hint room. Let's give me another one of those. We'll get into that later. Song number 2. Oh, frick. Doc. Wait. There's an order to these ducks. Can I... There we go. Okay, there we go. It's a different... It's very... This game is very figure it the fuck out. Sometimes it's a tap order. Sometimes it's a find a hidden thing. Sometimes it's a gather them all to this one space kind of thing. It's very figure it the fuck out and just kind of literally fuck around and find out. There we go. Gotta reunite the duck family. Which is actually a huge bulk of my channel's content, actually, is just... I truly want to celebrate indie games on this channel, which is probably the bulk of what my content will be. It'll be very rare that you see me play any new release of a AAA game. That's why I don't give two shits about Pal World in any of the... And again, I need to make my air quotes toggle already. Just imagine me doing air quotes right now. The controversy surrounding the game. Couldn't give a fuck. Could not give a fuck about Pal World when games like this exist. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite from the still waters of I need to turn this down again, because this game gets loud. I don't know why. From the still waters of a lake where a mother duck was freaking out. There we go. That's good for now. Hint room. All right, and I do believe that it's always 3 sprites, as far as I remember. So once this portion is done, I think we're good. All right, I think this one... Oh, Lord. Is it rabbits? No. The hint was reflect. Oh, now I remember. This game's sneaky as fuck. So it's reflect, so it's a matter of spot... This is literally a spot the difference puzzle. What else is missing? Oh boy. I thought that one was... Damn it. There we go. Trees missing on that side. You know what? Well, I could probably figure this out. It'll be a good time to use the hint shroom thing. Whoop, not what I meant to do. Oh, we can't use the hint shroom. I forgot I'm trapped in this right now. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, cool. So I'll show you guys what the hint shrooms does. You literally open your third eye with shrooms to see extra dimensional hints. It literally opens your third eye to hints. And we get funny mushroom music. But yeah, you'll get soft highlights on all the little hints. So we get this, and hint mushroom. Where are the rest of my hints? Oh, frick. That was supposed to give me another hint. It's not working like I remember, chat. All right, time for that old adage of point-and-click adventures. Click everything. Drugs have failed me. Clicking everything isn't helping either, chat. This doesn't happen normally. This doesn't happen normally, I promise. Alright, time to actually... Frick! That's it. Tapping everywhere. Because I truly cannot remember this portion. This is the one, I remember there was always one in this zone that I fucking hated, and I'm pretty sure it was this one. Oh my fucking god, that was hard to find. See? It's that shit. Jesus. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite where the lake's reflection was ever so slightly incongruous. Oh, maybe there's more than 3. Oh, there's Logfella's key. Yeah. Let's see what the Megatome has for us. Ooh. We made some serious progress in this area. Interpretation of Dogfella's thoughts. Bark, 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 sniff. There are also unknown nouns, although these are easily learned. There are 2 types of unknowns, the known unknowns and the unknown unknowns. God, he's so fucking wise, guys. Bark, bark, bark. God, what a way with words. Truly a modern philosopher. I sure hope the dream-walking Scythian can find my lost key. I lost it on the sandy shore of a placid lake. I've had this little song in my head for ages. Just a few little notes that loop over and over. Wonder what that's about. Got this song in my head. A happy and sad little song that fills me with a weirdly beautiful dread. You ever have a song like that in your brain? Oh, hello, chair. You can wait. Because we got one more sprite to catch. Should just be the, yeah, I was gonna say, should just be the owl. Simple as. But yeah, we gotta awaken as many sprites as possible so we can get rid of the frickin' storm going on. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite who slumbered in the lake beneath a trifecta of owls. And I think that's it for this area. Chair. Well, that's it for this area for now. Yeah, it's got a very, link between worlds aspect of that. Except instead of the dark world, we're getting more of the, dream world in reality. Or is this the dream world and that's reality? Ooh, yeah, spooky. The woodsman was super relieved that we had managed to retrieve his lost key from the twilight realm of darkness. Dreams, don't know why I said darkness. The woodsman known as Logfella wondered how we got so smart, and he asked about our woeful errand. Born this way, baby. We told the woodsman how we had come of age on the steppes alongside our fearless Scythian sisters and brothers. We told Logfella why we wandered here in this mountain wilderness and how we were guided by the finger of an all-knowing god. We told Logfella about what we suspected the esoteric markings inside the megatome might signify. We had a hunch that we needed to summon a few more sylvan sprites to soothe the storm. In a hushed whisper, we spoke of our intention to locate and tame a manifestation of cosmic geometry known as the Golden Trigon. It was 100% clear that the woodsman known as Logfella has stopped paying any attention. We figured we could just hang onto the key and go for a walk on the old road beyond the stone wall. So our world's open just a little bit more. We're gonna go this way. Wait, hold up. There's a locked door over here. Beginning of the game, and for those who'd missed it, we passed through a meadow of sheep, but there was a locked and barred door there, and we had a key. I want to see if this also goes to that, because I can't quite remember. Oh, sweet. I don't have to walk all the way over there to get the interpretation of that. In meadow, there was an immovable iron gate blocking a cavernous cave. Sweet, I am not wasting my time with that, then. But yeah, for every screen, there is always a chance of a hint mushroom spawning to give us just a little bit of a resource if we ever get stuck. I'm actually curious as to how they've, well, more not how they have, but if they've manipulated the spawn rate for those at all, for the PC port. I don't know. I don't know. How'd you beat me here? And we're gonna go see what Semi is up to. Ooh, hold on a sec. I just gotta readjust. There we are. We met Semi standing rain-soaked in the side path. She'd heard the subtle sounds of sonorous spumes of the sylvan sprites from beyond the stone wall on the old road to Mingita. She spoke of towering tree trunks on either side of a mighty river. She spoke of faint rainbows at the edge of the perilous precipice. And then she grew fearful and told us to consult the megatome if we became lost or confused. Cool. And that's where we're gonna head next for the other sprites. Key. And now this is open permanently. My great enemy, the three-eyed wolf. Whose ass I totally kicked earlier. Alright, motherfucker. You wanna fucking go? Let's go! Bitch! Hasha! Shasha! Damn it. Frick you! I'll be completely honest, you can also just do this to win literally every time. No, you can't! 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 I was wrong! Okay, they updated the balance. I'm wrong. Fuck you! Oh, yeah, the wolf is like, hey, time it, bitch. That's 2 in a row, motherfucker! But yeah, that's twice now that this wolf has attacked us. One when we were heading to the original ruins where we got our big funny book, and again on our way back. Wait. 2 huge trees. Oh, no, there it is. There's the big funny. Alrighty. Press and hold and swipe on the... Press, hold, and swipe on Sworcery Oriole. Is that what I wanted? No, it's definitely not what I wanted. One more time. One more time. Press, hold, and swipe. Press, hold, swipe. Press, hold, swipe. Press, hold, swipe. Oh, frick. This is so much more obvious when it was on the iPhone. Okay, that's not what I wanted either. It shouldn't be. Wait. Oh, there was just a third tree. That's why. Maybe? Ain't no way there's more than that. No. No. Ain't no way. Oh god, it's messing with me. Messing with me camera. Press, hold, and swipe? No. Okay, hold on. Now, what does the hint room tell me if I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's multiple trees. Wait, hold on. Let's listen to the march of the magic mushrooms. Okay, that waterfall's really fucking loud. Yeah, I'm not sure why it was telling me to press, hold, and swipe. That's a little silly. And then all the way over here. Oh, there is an order. Ah, frick. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so it's big first, small second. Again, it is literally a vibe it out kind of game. But they knew it was a bit obtuse with some of their, and again, I use this term lightly, puzzles. So that's what they gave hint shrooms as a core game mechanic as well. Oh, it's literally hit the pairs. That's what it is. It's not a big, big, small, small. It's not big first, small first. It's match pairs. See, like once you, it's one of those once you get the answers, it's a forehead moment, honestly. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And you know, we will consult the megatome in just a second, actually. So once we get through this area. Exactly. It's one of those, it's about as obvious as it looks kind of thing. Where it was the answer's usually frustratingly simple. And you can overthink it a lot. Which is kind of a beef I had with Elden Ring puzzles, honestly. Where it was so simple, it was painfully simple, or sometimes it was so out of the way yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like you need to really get a litmus test. Like you need to get an answer just given to you sometimes to get a litmus test for what the game expects of you. The type of thinking and puzzle solving that the game expects from its player. In fact, let's consult the megatome. We got new thoughts. Ooh, we're getting a lot of progress there. No middle progress, though. Remember that ingesting forest fungi may Wow, let's try that again. That was a little cringe. Remember that ingesting forest fungi may offer some oblique insight on cryptozoologic, spooky animals, phenomena, and such. Fuck you. It's not a reading day for me in this text-heavy game that I chose to play. Yeah. Seek the sonorous spumes of the sylvan sprites and investigate their surroundings. Once you have begun a song of sorcery, you can ever so gently touch the edge of the screen to look around or use the arrow keys. I'm wondering why I'm doing... Let me check something real quick. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing like a, dad from Conjin or Henchman 24 voice for this, but you know what? Good enough. Ooh, new thoughts from, Logfella. I sure hope the Scythian is on the case with the whole Sylvan Sprite thing. The storm has been really getting me down. It makes me wish that video games existed in whatever this is. Well, that's quite, meta, Logfella. You got something to say? And only one new thought from Semae. One or two more Sylvan Sprites sent skyward will soothe the ceaseless storm, and then it will be a time of miracles. All right, well, we've got our one, so let's do another two. Let's make that one or two a hard two. Oh. For some reason, I thought there were more here. I don't know. Onward! Yeah, that's one thing. If you wanted to hustle her hoofies a little bit, chat, you just gotta tap a location pretty far away. And more hint drugs. Honestly, based off the the variety of difficulty in puzzles, we will have a surplus of mushrooms. Also, chat, give me your opinion. I said this at the beginning of the game, but I'll say it now. For 10 years now, better part of a decade, over a decade, this has literally just been Ganondorf as a mountain for me. I've never been able to interpret it as anything but Ganondorf. But tell me, am I fucking wrong? Because seriously, that's just Ganondorf Mountain. Especially Twilight Princess Ganondorf. Alright. So, rainbow. Oh. And is there a third rainbow? Maybe? Rub. Rubbing. Faster. Just gotta. Yeah, we just gotta rub that rainbow. Another sylvan spume. I'm spuming! You're welcome for that, chat. We just awoke a slumbering sylvan sprite between two loathsome rainbows. I love that they call them loathsome rainbows. By the side of the perilous precipice. Yeah, I'm really happy I finally got my reverb working on here. I'm gonna add a few more things as time goes on. I'm just looking for appropriate audio clips of some stuff. Let's see what else we got. I'm getting a case of the heebie-jeebies. Something's definitely happening. Is the storm starting to lift? You know, whenever I feel like I need to gather my strength, I just sit down beside this here hearth to warm my boots. Hint, hint. Everything has been totally mental ever since the Scythian showed up. This whole storm thing has been really getting me down. It's been so gloomy. The rain is starting to ease, and the sky seems to be brightening. Is it a time of miracles? I sure hope so. I love miracles. Don't we all? Very relatable. Well, what? The sheep in the meadow have taken fright. I wonder what's happening over there. Could it be the golden trigon? I don't know why I went with that for Samae's voice, but I may stick with it, because I kind of like it. Well, time to go to meadow. Because it seems like we may have gotten enough Sylvan sprites. In fact, before we do that, where are we at in progress? Book. Yep, look at that. Oh, now I remember. So each of these represents progress towards achieving a trigon for that area. And the golden trigon, which the game has essentially led us into getting first, is represented by this yellow bar. So we are very close to the red trigon and not even close to the blue trigon. And again, like I said, very, very heavily Legend of Zelda inspired, but takes almost nothing else from that. And it's so good how it's just purely original in its own thing. I do quite like how we're able to literally just say, go there. And the game will just pathfind for us. Because again, this was a iOS game first and a PC game second. But honestly, if they had shifted the controls just a little bit more, you never would have been able to tell. Ooh, Dogfella. Number one rule of Sword and Sorcery, chat. We always, always, always pet Dogfella. it is critically important to the gameplay experience. Exceedingly important. All right, mission achieved, moving on. Alrighty, hustle them, Hoofy's little girl. Dogfella is the main character. We're just a supporting character for his work. We're just enacting his will. Alright, let's see what Samae is up to. Hey, how's it hanging? We asked Samae about the worthless sheep. You keep forgetting to call them worthless sheep. Hanging around the hut, and she said they had taken a fright a little while ago. We told Samae that we had sent 5 sylvan sprites skyward, and she told us that perhaps a time of miracles was at hand. We thought maybe we ought to go investigate the meadow where the sheep used to be.
Those filthy, worthless sheep. You make me sick. Die. You escape with your life this time, sheep. Filthy animal.
Hey, Logfella, how's it go? How goes it? Logfella had the feeling that it was a time of miracles, and he wondered if maybe something awesome was about to happen. Something totally radical, tubular even. Hard to say. And there they are. Thank you, space babies. Ooh, free hint mushroom. Fuck it, I'll go with it. God, this game is so goddamn beautiful. Yo, did I get a double spawn? Oh, I'm actually full. I didn't realize that 3 was the max I could do. Interesting. I actually didn't know that. I don't think I've ever been in a surplus of that. And here we go. Once the sun is in alignment, you'll be granted the miracle. I give up. I give up. I give up. I have been. If this is not a litmus test for how brain foggy I have been this week, chat, nothing is. Once the sun is in alignment, you'll be granted the miraculous fold-in abilities of the great wizard Al Jaffe. Are you feeling that peculiar vibe? It's a time of miracles! Sing a song of Sworcery and look up to the looming Angry Birds. Bro, is that just like my favorite video game, Angry Birds? No. No, it's not. But yeah, I got that brain fuzz going on today, chat. I'm sorry. Open. Oh, that's cool. They're like bird statues. Bro, I have literally never played Angry Birds. I don't know what the fucking Angry Birds sound is. You are asking the wrong. Ooh, hold up. Ooh. I made them kiss. Yo, it's time. We're about to get ourselves the Bright Moon Trigon, folks. Oh yeah, guess what? They're a boss. Triangle. Yeah, these funny little artifacts that we're trying to get, yeah, they're bosses. You think cosmic geometry is just gonna hand itself over?
I'm a cosmic polygon. You think I'm gonna just hand myself over? Yep. Fuck you. I know where I am. Frick! Don't you distract me. Like I said, very Zelda inspired. We always get to do the energy ball tennis. Very rhythm based. And may not be the most skip. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Shut the fuck up. I was explaining things to you. Shut the fuck up. Frick, I forgot! But yeah, it's like baby's reaction timing. It's not the most skill-intensive boss fight in the world, but it's still atmospheric as fuck. Actually, turn it down just a titch. No, it's actually easier on iPhone. Instead of having to move my mouse back and forth, I can literally just tap a thumb. Whew, I actually almost didn't make that. I wasn't paying attention for a second. Frick! Okay, fuck off. Whatever, I made it. Actually wasn't paying attention. I really need to pay attention better. But yeah, you have to earn it. Because it's not just about beating it, it's about surviving it. And I'll let the game take it from here. We got the golden trigon. We are so awesome. Oh my god, the game's soundtrack is so goddamn good. Bravo! You have located and subdued the cosmic geometry of the golden trigon. Miraculously, the sinister storm has lifted and glorious sunlight has returned to the realm so that it's totally awesome. These heroic deeds reflect well upon your perceptiveness, intuition, and perseverance. You have done exceedingly well so far. Note, should you choose to continue the SS and SEP experiments, those aforementioned qualities will be challenged and evaluated. In any case, let's take another little break, shall we? As always, I'll be right here whenever you're ready to begin session 3. Yeah, okay. 1 Trigon down, 2 parts down, baby. We might actually be able to knock this out in one stream. I'd be shocked if we did. Normally this game's at least 5 to 6 hours long. Or if you're me in 2011, sorry about the flashbang, I know it's bright on me too. Or if you're me in 2011, a couple of weeks to a month. Because there's an element of this game that has yet to reveal itself that when it comes about, you'll understand why this game is not only an incredible iPhone video game, it is also a great ARG as well. And for the time period that it came out in, it'll show you why it was so fucking next level. So we're probably gonna go for another half hour or so, just because I may have totally forgotten that I have a staff meeting at work in like an hour. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can manage myself. And we're back into it now. Let's begin session 3. Note, this session typically requires a lunar month to complete. Golly. A lunar month. What could that mean? So you have tamed the gold trigon and the storm has miraculously lifted? Bravo on that. Consult the megatome and study its workings should you become lost or confused. A deathless specter still lurks in the darkness beneath Mingita. Consider the cosmic geometry of the trigon trifecta. Observe the moods of the moon. Our research has shown that those few who persist through the oblique lunacy that follows may become cosmic friends forever. Be advised that henceforth we will be monitoring your inputs in relative silence. I'm sorry, monitoring my inputs? What? No, I'm not that level of streamer psychosis yet. Also, quick note of things. We groggily awoke from a super deep sleep with no firm recollection of what had happened. We were reminded of the miracle in the meadow and our encounter with the gold trigon. What new powers had we been granted? Logfella was totally floored at how awesome and crazy the fight with the gold trigon sounded from the description we gave him. That's him on the left, just so you understand who we're looking. I know the sprites are similar, but that is me on the right. Logfella wondered about how maybe the gold trigon might be connected to the grim mysteries beyond the iron gate in the meadow. Logfella didn't dig grim mysteries, so he chose to go home and chop some wood. Relatable, understandable. So yeah, we coughed up blood for a reason. We lost max health in that fight. We may have gained the golden trigon, but we are overall weaker. We spied a thingamajig above the iron gate. I mean, that's a thingamajig if I ever done saw one. Let's consult the megatome for a moment. Look to the heavens for some oblique insight into the inner workings of this miracle in the meadow, and then behold the gold trigon! Okay, thanks. I think this will let me in? No, not at all. Oh, just had to move around. Never mind. I was like, why the fuck didn't it let me in? In the meadow. Yeah, I know. Let me the fuck in. We spied a gold trigon thingamajig above the iron gate. Maybe it would react to our song of sorcery. Okay, I was in the right path. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, what could this huge fucking thing be? Golly. Wow, it's... This texture used to be a lot more impressive 10 years ago. Oh, well, now what's this? Beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we came upon a secluded grove with a collection of strange stone structures. Was this the Trigon Grove? As we stood beside the first stone structure, we thought of the gold Trigon and felt our swords stir. Sorry, I'm all blurry still. That happens when I'm near death. Hey, Daco. Well, we did a thing, so let's go poke the other thing. In the Trigon Grove beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we approached a solitary grave and we were met by a glowing ghost dude. The glowing ghost dude in the Trigon Grove totally freaked us out, at first, to be quite honest. He recognized our Scythian garb, and he saw that we carried him the megatome. He wondered if we understood the esoteric markings inside. In a whisper, he spoke the name of the deathless specter we had awoken in the darkness beneath Mingita, the Gogolithic Mass. We knew the dreadful name from the old stories, and we felt our blood run cold. Up until now, I had the feeling that the Gogolithic Mass saw you as a bit of a tourist. Now that you've learned the Song of Sorcery and tamed the Golden Trigon, you will find your every step is haunted. We couldn't tell you if the glowing ghost dude was cheering us on or psyching us out or what. We told the glowing ghost dude of our intention to detonate the megatome atop Mingita and release the Gogolithic Mass from immortality. We asked about the Trigon trifecta and the locations of the remaining 2 Trigons, but his response was irritatingly obtuse. The remaining 2 Trigons exist only in the dreams of the mountain folk. Locating the remaining 2 Trigons is not so much a question of where as it is when and how. The glowing ghost dude sure did talk a lot of unhelpful nonsense. Kind of a drag. TBH. I wonder... I can't quite remember. No. Okay. Just gonna scope this one more time, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. Consult brain. Ooh, new MIA thoughts. Getting really worried about the Scythian. She disappeared for days after the storm lifted. I hope she's okay. Strange. I see a golden skyward beam in the woods behind the meadow. Has someone learned the secrets of the Trigon Grove? We'll unpack that huge thing later. Ah, I love this song so much.
Also, I'm still dying. And we're gonna do this real quick. And I'm sure this heals me. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Much better. Samae sat on a stone beside where the woodsman chopped wood. We asked her about the secrets of the Trigon Grove and the peculiar dreams of the mountain folk of the Caucasus. She told us about how the dreams of her people held many mysteries and how they reflected the moods of the moon in strange ways. Samae told us to sit by the hearth in the stone hut at any time, either to go dream walking or to gather our strength. We kinda got the feeling that the remaining 2 Trigons might be lost in dreams or something like that.
Morning.
Wow, that's a first. I do not remember spoken lines in this game. The woodsman known as Logfella had returned to his wood chopping and he seemed to be really digging it. Logfella had seen the skyward beam on the sky behind the meadow, and so we asked him about the secrets of the Trigon Grove. He spoke of an old story that his people typically told their children to freak them out. Logfella spoke of a posse from Scythia who had come seeking the Trigon trifecta in these forgotten mountains many moons ago. The posse had learned to seek sylvan sprites and send them all skyward, and then they had sought a location to enact a miracle. The posse had hoped to activate the 3 skyward beams in the Trigon Grove, but they had no idea where or when the Trigons were. Huge emphasis on the when. The posse wandered aimlessly for The posse wandered aimlessly for a long time on the old road to Mingitan. Eventually, they grew weary, and so they stopped. Then the posse was suddenly killed by a deathless specter by the side of the old road where a handful of graves remain to this day. We told Logfella that it was a nice story, but actually didn't freak us all out that much.
You don't really have much to say either. Huh. That's cool.
What the fuck? I don't remember that.
Why don't we just enjoy the quiet?
Okay. Don't remember that at all. I don't remember that at all. So here's the thing, chat. They were not kidding when they said normally this part takes a lunar month to complete. Because when we got the Golden Trigon, also known as the Bright Moon Trigon, that was very literal. Because there is the Dark Moon Trigon, and I'm pretty sure the other one is called the Half Moon Trigon. Because literally the game is tied into the real world clock of your device. I don't plan on playing this game for a month, or coming back to this game in a month. We could, but that's how this game is an ARG. Because for the longest time, me and one of my best friends are going, why the fuck can't we find something? Why can't we find X, Y, or Z? Because this game is literally tied to the cycle of the moon. And here's a little bit of a hint about that. It knows if you have manipulated the in-game clock, just like in Animal Crossing. There is a failsafe in this game that literally, you can totally play the game like that. You can beat the game like that, no problem. Here's the kicker though. If you beat the game by manipulating your device's clock or the clock of whatever you were playing on, it will give you 99%. And you cannot go any higher than you cannot 100% the game if you cheat. The max it will ever give you on this save file is 99%. And my friend, who played this alongside with me, said, oh, you can just manipulate the in-game clock. Only got 99%. I figured out how to get 100%. Because a lot of people were like, are you shitting me? Why? Like, they like literally complained about this game going, are you shitting me? I have to literally wait a month just to beat this game. Turns out, that there is a failsafe. Well, not really a failsafe, but there is a secret little thing in this game on how to accelerate that. Just like how in The Longing, which we will return to in time. In fact, we may end the game, or end today's stream with a little longing session to see how Goblin has been, because I'm pretty sure it's been a month since we've played. And I'm not sure if it tracks in-game time played or the game's clock, because potentially a month may have passed in that game. But just like in The Longing, where you can read books or paint or read, I said that twice, to pass the game's clock faster, there is a temple in this game. And it's kind of a bit of a spoiler, but realistically, it's not really a story spoiler. It's just a how to save yourself a fucking month kind of technique, where there is a temple of the moon in this game, where you can literally, in-game, manipulate the phase of the moon. And getting to that is a secret and puzzle in and of itself. But this game was so ahead of its time with this. I mean, there's so much more to show you guys in this game. But for now, I think other than checking a couple more things, we're going to call it here on the game. And we'll continue more later. But first, I want to see if I can't find a little something. Oh no, wait, it's not here. It's up here. But yeah, this game was so ahead of its time in its mechanics, its puzzles, its real-world impact on the game, or real-world impact on the game. I mean, there's a reason that they called this game an experiment. It was because it was half ARG when it came out. It was completely dependent on people communicating with each other to figure it out. Oh damn, am I in the wrong spot? Ooh, wait, maybe not, maybe I'm not. Fuck. And the Deathless Spectre's haunting us. No, back ways. Nope, fuck that. Haha, no. We don't fuck with the Deathless. We don't. Stop it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we don't fuck with the Deathless Spectre. He's hyper murder. Want to see if I can get away with it, though. Can we get away with it? We might be able to. I don't know when he'll spawn in, though. Wait, could I just totally ran away like a coward? Oh, wow. I could have just beat that encounter. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could actually solve that encounter by running away like a fucking coward. Nice. We approached a collection of graves in a thicket to the side of the old road, and we met with a few ghosts who seemed friendly. The glowing ghost who spoke was a giant we knew from the old stories, whose famous portrait demanded obedience. Last year, before the Yuletide, I assembled a posse, and we had set out to reassemble the Trigon trifecta. We had heard about the gateway to the infinite at the summit of Mingita, and we thought it sounded like something really cool to see. Well, that's surprisingly innocent ambitions. So anyways, we tamed the gold Trigon and scoped out the Trigon Grove before setting out to locate the Bright Moon Trigon. Locating the Bright Moon Trigon didn't go so well. We got totally lost, to be honest. Wow, you're very honest. You sound like a fuck-up, instead of the great hero that demanded obedience. Slowly we realized the significance of the lunar cycle and its influence on the sprites who slumber in the Twilight realms.
That's when we sat here and began to monitor the moods of the moon so we might learn when to be where and how. We died of boredom waiting around for the moods of the moon to change. Okay, we actually died because of an argument we had because of boredom. I don't really want to go into it right now if you don't. Sure. Why the fuck not? Okay. Okay, so what happened was that one of our okay, you gotta tell me anyway. Was a cheating cheater and we caught him red-handed. A fight broke out and the cheating cheater fled up the road towards the perilous precipice. So then we were just hanging out and wondering what to do when all of a sudden the Gogolithic mass showed up and yikes. Thank you for trauma dumping. Fuck off, not again, fuck off, not again, fuck off, not again. And we run. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. But yeah, he summons undead minions to attack us. Also, I'm 99% sure that that shield block noise, pretty sure that's directly the shield block noise from Ocarina of Time. But yeah, that's how you survive a Deathless Spectre encounter. Because he will guaranteed get you if you don't run fast enough. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. Fuck! A locked door hid in the forest underbrush below the old road that leads up to Mingita. I can't remember what opens that, but this door is stupid important. I want you to know that. It's the key to our success. Can you feel it? Are you beginning to understand? Do the esoteric markings and shapes inside the megatome hold new meaning? This beam bridges the world of the living and the world of the dead, so you may find a ghost or two to talk to on your travels. I've just been notified that you activated the first beam in the Trigon Grove. Good job, buddy! Okay, bye. 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 What a nice guy. All right, well, that's a no-go. So we're going to have to go back to the Realm of Dreams next time we come by. But for now... we are going to call it on that. Why can't I hear my music? Hold up, we're going to fix this in a second. I can't hear music. Why music not hear it? Oh. I forgot because I had to turn the game down, that's why. Alrighty, well, that is roughly the first 75% of the game. Okay, that's dramatic. We're around 55% way through the game. I'd say there's another hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how quickly I want to take it with the game.
I think for now we can take a break and come back to that later. But hey, it's an actual series. It's an actual game series with multi parts. Yeah, I don't need no nose. So to smell your filth. In fact, let's check on Goblin. It has been a hot minute. What the fuck? Why are there 175 messages in this Discord? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. The longing. Why aren't you showing up? Let me bring this up for you guys real quick. Kind of like one of those faces, kind of like those faces you made from Japanese characters. Yeah, kind of, sorta. Or like Giga's little, tongue mouth, bleh, kind of face. I don't know. Like Giga's little face that she does. I think that's cute. Also, wow, yeah, game time has passed because this is like a 400 plus day game and now there's only 355 days left. Alright, let's bring this up real quick. Full screen on. That off. And this should capture us. There we go. My 20 nose. I can kind of see it now. It does look a little bit like a nose. No, not quite yet. I just wanted to see where we're at on the longing because we literally have not played this game in a month. And you can see because this was like 410 days or something, and it's been like a month since we played, and apparently game time passes based off of your actual clock. How do I go home? I actually don't know how to go home. No, don't take a little stroll. There we go. Okay, it's an auto marker to the king. So for those of you who don't know, this has kind of been our little, like fishbowl game that we have, where we just kind of watch and see what happens. It's like watching a plant grow over time. This is our elementary school lima bean plant science experiment. This is called The Longing. It is literally like a 415-day game where it is all about waiting. The king under the mountain or whatever, or king of the mountain, pretty much said, hey, I'm going to sleep for a little bit, buddy. Don't wake me up and don't go outside because outside sucks. Follow those two rules, wait until I wake up, and everything will be copacetic. This game is literally about passing time, real world time. So we have two games that are dependent on real world time. Sorry, my eye is fucking bugging me like something crazy right now. So you literally just explore this massive underground labyrinth. This is as fast as you go. I have literally just... I am to die, and you are going to die. So don't bother me about my eye. Okay, guy? Yeah. Just went there. So yeah, this game is about exploring, passing time, and finding ways to pass time while you explore. I have no idea where we're along in this game because I ended up in a random fucking location. So I'm setting the character to go home right now. Because realistically, you can win this game just by doing nothing for 400 plus days. I love a little wet slapping. But, huge aspect of this game is exploring and kind of bookmarking certain locations, because certain locations can only be accessed after literal weeks pass. Like, you have to wait for a stalactite to fall. It'll say, it'll probably drop after like a week. Or, this dripping stalactite will make a stalagmite. It should probably take around 18 days for that to grow. And it means it. Little specks like this are totally collectible. Usually they're like chalk or dust or ash. No, it's charcoal is what it is, that you can collect to craft items to curb boredom. Because there are, see, that's the king under the mountain. But there are literal places that you can go that you can solve later based off of tools you find. Yeah, him EP. And you can craft, it's all about essentially curbing boredom and enhancing quality of life while you wait to make time literally go by faster. Like, if you read, I think it every second that goes by becomes 2 seconds essentially. Certain other acts will accelerate time even faster. So you can kind of cheese the game like that, but it's not mandatory. It's all about whatever you're excited to do. So I was thinking, like, maybe after every stream or at least once a week, we can check on the progress of my little goblin. Kind of like a fishbowl. We do not awaken the king. But, so one of the biggest things is if you don't know where the fuck to go, you can literally ask the goblin to go in a random location. Completely random. Does not matter. Go on. And this is our home. It's beautiful, isn't it? Like, see, we only have 2 instrument parts, so we can't make music. But we can draw. Do you want to draw, chat? Let's draw. Ooh, we have multiple colors now. It's you, chat! Let's draw you! Yes. We are also drawing in real time. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. And when this drawing is finished, we'll call the stream, set Goblin out onto a random location. Alright, you son of a bitch. Cute. Real fucking cute. Very cool. BRB, you little piss children. Eh. Motherfucker, I see you. God damn it. You're not slick, you're not clever. God damn it. Also, how is my spam filter not catching you? I literally have Nightbot and Stream Elements set to catch spam filters like that. The max you should ever be able to do is 5. And you'll get better. You'll get better, Marbles. Don't worry about it. All right. Look, you're almost finished. Your beautiful portrait, chat. You're almost done. By the way, being a little shit gave me an idea. What kind of idea? What do you think of getting the ability to just kill chatters? Someone makes you mad and you just... kill. I'll consider it. I do kind of like the kill command. Maybe. Because I do like Grape's eliminate chat command, where you can just murder someone for 5 seconds. I'll consider this. I do like the idea of of everyone murdering each other for my entertainment. I will consider this. In time. Look, our portrait's almost done. Wow, even I heard that plosive. What the fuck? I may just get a pop filter at this point. And I know pop filters do not do plosives that much, but even off axis, I feel like I somehow fuck up my plosives every now and again. But it may have that extra bit of a safety net to keep me from blowing out anybody's eardrums. Because if I can hear my own plosives, I mean, what happens is that I look at my game screen and I move my mouth directly in front of the mic instead of off axis. So to protect you and myself from my forgetfulness, I may just get like a regular pop filter or something that's like $20 or less, because I am not... Okay, that's not bad then. I just don't like doing them because it's unprofessional mic technique, and while I'm not a voice actor by any stretch of the imagination whatsoever, I just don't care to do that because I know better. Plus, I have a compressor to prevent that from murdering your eardrums anyway. See, like, look, the seconds go by like 1.5 seconds at a time now. But, being as that may, I'll send you to go, just walk to a random place. Fuck it, who cares? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. But yeah, be this as it may, I might just grab that. Oh, hey, so chat, here's a quick tip. If anyone ever tells you to get a pop filter and you don't use a ribbon mic, fucking ignore them, but first point and laugh at them, because they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Also, nah, I'm not gonna continue that, it's fine. Point being is, you don't need... a ribbon microphone is actually exactly what it sounds like. The material inside it actually runs off of a conductive ribbon inside of it to help translate analog sound into digital signals, essentially. It has a very sensitive ribbon inside. In fact, let me get you a proper definition while this still runs. Let's pretty much, it is an old school science of shut the fuck up, Taco. It's an old school microphone science is what it is, because everything is now dynamic. But it literally has like a thin aluminum ribbon of electrically conductive material placed against 2 poles of a magnet to produce voltage by EM induction.
But they're really, really high quality. They're stupid sensitive, and the whole reason that pop filters literally exist is so the spit and other shit and it's pretty much spit and moist air that comes from a person's mouth when they speak into a mic does not corrode or damage that ribbon. So reason pop filters exist. They do not exist to reduce plosives. In fact, there's probably only like a 20 to 30% reduction on plosives by using a pop filter. The reduction of plosives was just a convenient finding on top of that, but it was not the main reason. So anyone who tells you get a pop filter to reduce plosives, fucking make fun of them. It is morally right to make fun of them. Only reason I know that is from one online research into just my pure curiosity, and also Soul Brother number 3's like YouTube series on microphones and mic technique. It is always morally correct to bully people. Just expect to be bullied back. If you cannot take bullying while being a bully, you have no business bullying people and you're a pussy. And you should not bully people. Never dish out what you can't take back. It's my only rule. So whenever chat wants to bully me, they are free to. But I will clap back every time and completely crush them under the weight of my hand. I'll smush ya. See, I'll just see that I grab you, and then I smush you. Pet, pet. See? Pet, pet. You're precious. You're so stupid. You're so ignorant, chat. There's so little you know about the world. I just pet you on your little baby noggin. Mwah. So stupid. And that's why I love these toggles, because they've meant to mix with each other like this. But yeah, see, I get to squish on your little soft spot. But yeah, that's why pop filters exist. I'm going to directly quote Soul Brother number 3 now. I mean, he's not like my Bible, but he's close enough to it. He's the person who set me up on my microphone journey anyway, and I've done like workshops with him where he's kind of helped me better with just understanding audio engineering, period. Probably the only reason to get a pop filter is 1, if you have a ribbon mic, and 2, because it looks good, because it looks professional. And I'll be honest, people will stick around for looks. It doesn't matter if it doesn't serve any true big, bold meaning. People will lean towards those who present themselves more professionally every time. And thank God I don't have to worry about what my setup looks like to any of you, because you'll never see. I don't do webcam. I don't do traditional webcam stream. But for people like, say, Sea-Dog, who pretty much uses the same audio setup that I do, sans like 1 or 2 bits of technology, like him having a pop filter on his mic just makes him look more professional. It makes him look like a more professional voice actor, just inherently having that, because a professional appearing setup adds to the professional look of the person who owns the setup. Petty, but it's true. Wow, I have no idea where we are right now. I am totally lost. But yeah, simple as, so I may get one just to have that 30% further reduction in plosives in those small-brained moments where I just simply forget to remember where my mic is. Oh fuck! It is 5:50. Okay, I have got 5 minutes before my meeting. I gotta run. I totally forgot that. Let's just do this and fuck it, we're not rating anyone right now. I gotta go. Thank you all. Frick, shit, fuck, goodbye game. Exit the game. Gotta go. See you guys later. Thanks for the, bye.